Hello there. Okay, maybe I should initialize my settings before I start streaming, but since I don't have viewers, so nobody will see that. Okay, yeah, we got company here, and currently I'm still waiting a little bit because the project is setting itself up. Took it a little bit longer than I thought, because I opened the project first, which meant I had to open the project again, which is in the process right now. So I still have to wait until all the scripts are loading. Still have to wait for the IDE, which is setting itself up right now, loading, and then we will go do some code. And last time we did some awesome stuff with the with my own custom tool, the object painter. I don't know what to even call it. I think the name of the script is parallax effect something. I can look at that up actually. So we have these awesome brushes, some brushes. Our first function. Our second function is parallax tile map editor functions. Okay, if you want to publish that later on in the asset store, we are going to probably rename that, but yeah, some problem at the moment. So it will be my problem later. But right now, for the current me at the current timeline in this exact moment, it's not my problem. And just coming up with the name of an asset, and you know, coming up with a good name for everything in programming, it's one of the hardest tasks that you can have actually. Okay, so the project has been set up. Let's go and look at the monitor. And it's black. Okay, maybe we need to wait. No? Okay, that doesn't fix it. So, for some reason, it seems like OBS has problems detecting my monitors. Yeah, hopefully I do not have to look into that for too long. Else this might become a problem later. Okay, but we see the problem. We can start this stream, and we don't have a lot of time. Essentially at 11 p.m. I'm going to end the stream right away, and it's not much time until then, so yeah, better get going. So let's just see if, for a quick test, our new tool that we edited is working. Okay, no, mouse is not clicking. Come on, work mouse. Now did set it to wireless mode. I wanted to try that out, and it's instantly bad. That's not good. And you see the lag at the mouse. Mouse is very laggy. It's probably not easy to see that in the stream right now, but I can assure you that it's lagging right now. The mouse is lagging. If I put it in wireless mode, and if I just plug it in, it's still lagging. Okay, so that's not it. That's weird. So I do actually should have way too much power for this the application that we are starting right here. Hey Luna. Hey, come on, let's Let's me show you. Beam. Up. There you go, come on. She doesn't want to. Hey. Good. Okay, let's let that go. Yeah. Okay. Wanted to get off, but hey. Not trying to force anything there right there. Unfortunately, I cannot ask the cat when she wants to get on my lap or something. Unfortunately. And also, unfortunately, she does not come by herself anymore, like at the moment. So I probably will have to go into reading soon and have to basically look up how to treat my cat, because like now I think the current setup, how I try to get my cats into liking to get on my lap, is not doing that much. And one thing about it is they're a little bit too bored at the apartment right now, and I've bought them an electronic toy. That electronic toy, it's online for maybe 10 minutes. It's just a ball that rolls on the ground and then it just stops and you have to recharge it. Yay! Yeah, so I still will have to invest a lot of money into my cats, but yeah, that's what cats are there for, yeah? They're basically where you put in your money. Okay. Let's go. So this is the test level. We finished last stream with a successful test here. Not going to do that again. Let's go to the actual game and start working on that. We also rearranged these scenes. Make more sense. We were working in this instance here. And I was working on this and I was just, hey, this takes forever. And the problem is I can move this point here to make everything look like if the character is standing on this point, everything will look like this. I show you. Show time lapse. Show position. Yeah, okay, it's already set to that. You see everything here, it's really shifted to the left, so but if I go to the default position, it's completely different suddenly, yeah. And that's because this is one time map, but it moves while the character is moving. Now that's nice, but we have this parallax effect. But how do we work with that? And one thing that we have now, dynamic mouse shifting. Let's do that with locked Y position. Now you can see when the character moves in this level, the assets we can pretty much see how the assets are going to move. And when I press escape, it's going to stop at this position, and I can see, hey, this stone right there looks awful. I want to work on the UI right now. I make this non-pick. No, I cannot make this unpickable. I thought these are UI. Are they UI? Oh, they don't have a tag. That's bad. So what are they? Okay, this is the background. This is this background here. It's not UI though. It's background. And The worst thing is it's the same layer as the stones. Yay, we got a problem. It's so I could assign this to the UI layer and it would be wrong, and I could assign it to the background layer and it would also be wrong. That sucks. That sucks. So they are right now assigned to the background layer where they actually belong, because there's no interaction or anything with the background layer. That's where they belong. But I don't want to have these images here. I want to click this exact stone. I don't know where it is. Whoopsie. Yay. And now I've... Oh, there it was. Brown rock. Was brown rock 24? Oh no. Oh no. I have to click myself through this again. Okay. Ah, that sucks. It's brown rock 24. And do we have any information? -50, so I know -50 is like this. I could just have deleted it normally, but I could also just delete it by browsing the time map. So now I'm pretty sure that that's okay now. Okay, now let's get going. So far, this is a very interesting tool. Like, hey, you can really play with this. Like, hey, that's so cool. This is how the everything will move when going through the level. But here we have this hill that we are going up, and currently it's locked to my mouse position. So let's press escape. Oh, I press escape. It's setting itself to its default position again, which is not what we want right now. Yeah, maybe we want to we want to stop this when we press escape. Oh no! How we assign an additional hotkey. Let's assign an additional hotkey. Yeah, we are going to do this. We assign an additional hotkey to toggle on and off. And then we have the problems. We have to actually know which hotkeys the users actually know using, or we have to somehow make an option to record a custom hotkey. Oh no, this is a lot of work. This is really a lot of work, because we have not set up anything for this right now. And I've had to keep my cat from playing with my cables. So we don't have anything set up for hotkeys right now. Now we need hotkeys. So we do have hotkeys in the game for the player, which uses the player new input system, which we can, by the way, not use for editor function. We have to use a separate system for this. Oh, the pain. That's not good, even from a programmer perspective. Let's look at that. Let's look at that up.
The Illuminati.
Hi, Dino. I got a GitLab link right now. You can see it in the stream description. There's no chat command for the GitLab hub link. I didn't make a bot for that, but yet. We'll do that, but hey, I only have that much time. Okay. It's a GitLab repository, finally. So after GitHub just took forever to help me with authentication because my email just doesn't exist anymore where I authenticate. What? No bot? Question mark. Yes. I don't think it will take a lot of time, but I didn't have the time yet. Maybe next time. And then I pretty much have everything set up for my stream. Yeah. Maybe I can still search for better music, but searching for music always takes forever, and I should actually stop searching for music for some time, because every time I search for music, you have to download it manually. I just download it from YouTube and cut it. Amazon business, can you shut up? Okay. I can't right-click Thunderbird, which would be useful, because I don't have anything inside of Thunderbird that I cannot show, but I shouldn't. That's not supposed to be visible in the stream. Sorry. Let me change that. Okay, just closed it. Had to open Thunderbird for that, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so I have to look up if in the editor mode, if we can use the new input system, or if you have to use the old one. So because with the thing with the new input system is it's harder to set up, but once you have you did set it up, you can more easily save new hotkeys, and that's very nice. Well, that's the most useful thing about the new input system. Oh, we can actually use the new input system, it says. Okay, that's something very interesting. So I could have read my mouse position with a new input system, and I think I did read it with the old one. So we don't want to do anything with it. But for clarity, it would be better to use the new input system if I do use the new input system for hotkeying my own custom tool. It's great. More work. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? Where do I put my input? I pretty much just want to make a new map here. So let's just try it out. Before I do that, let's maybe read a little bit. Okay, that doesn't help me at all. And I also can read here if I want to change the mouse functions that I developed last time. It's going to be even more pain because I think the new system starts in the upper left and the old one in the bottom left. So I would have to reassign all of the code there. Okay, let's not do that because we're not going to do anything with the mouse. We're not going to enable editor functions with your I don't know, gamepad. So if somebody wants to do that, I can congratulate him, but I think it's complicated. Okay, where is input? Input. Input actions, I think. Editor input. And that's maybe let's rename this to because this is just part of the tool that I create. I will now we need to think about the name of the tool. So what did I say? I said just recently I don't have to think about the name of my tool yet. Can do that in the future. Now it seems the future is now. Okay. Parallax objects. Parallax objects would be would be the best descriptive name. Yeah, I think that's a good programmer name, but I don't think that this is going to sell at all. Let me take a look at asset store. Or people name their parallax shifting assets. And okay, I think it's a good name. The first entry here is just named Parallax. That's a pretty bold name. And yeah, looks like that sells. Just a good descriptive name. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I will add a third word for that, but yeah. So this
library is called Fossil D.
Fossil? Is it also in the asset store award?
Nah.
Ah. Oh, a library that you created with another language or in C#? I don't know.
Just a GitLab repo with the stuff I use all the time.
Okay. Sounds like there's a lot of old stuff in there. How do we name the action map? It was probably going to be only one action map ever. Editing. No idea. Okay, and we only have one action that we can perform here, and that is... no, we have two actions. One is escape, which is set reset to default. And change shifting mode. Or stop shifting. No, let's shift. Okay. Now I want to create some kind of this button. The button? Yeah. And let's just listen. Can I press multiple buttons? No. So let's maybe shift plus another binding. Shift control. Let's add another one. And third one, P, no, too far away. M is too far away. Pretty sure F is used for something. R? Let's try R. And I think it's going to trigger each time I press any of these keys. So how do I combine them? That's not what I need. Not what I need. I think it's press. Okay, it says if I really want to customize it. Okay, let's maybe not do that. Unity input system combine action button. I think I can Google both. Oh, I think we have to listen for that in the code. Okay, so we go inside of Parallax tilemap editor functions. And then why are these all not private? Okay, it can't be private? What? Oh, this is already a function. It doesn't matter. Okay, I get it. I wanted to go into this start. And I'm going to a private editor input. Okay, there's a lot of inputs actually. Editor input dialog. What? Editor. Oh, I didn't create the class yet. I didn't create the class yet. Yeah. I think there was a toggle for that. Yeah, generate C# class. Here we go. And it should now automatically create class. Just to set up the escape now. Listen as escape is, yeah. If I hit escape, it's going to stop recording. I actually want to listen to escape. Okay, so yay, editor. No, that's not what we generated there. I think. Let's maybe make Unity recompile. Maybe if you don't, we have compiler errors, we can't see that. Oh, it named itself parallax objects. I thought it would name itself like the map. Okay. Parallax objects input. Okay. Good, and we have to set this listen to this on enable and disable. Pretty much on enable. And I forgot not to set this up again. Come on, just give me some default code. Must be somebody who initializes their input system on enable. You can't do it just with an component, because basically we are not an object inside of the game. We are just in the editor folder. It simply reads out our code. So yay, that did help so far. On enable, come on, somebody has to do this. On enable, it's pretty much standard, I think. Ah, here it is. Okay, enable. And then we can also listen to actions performed. But I think we would have to change them in the update function, because we have to listen if all of these buttons are held. And that will be great. So enable. I think we are doing it wrong on disable. There we disable this. think there was something that we had to listen to. I don't remember anymore. So we have two problems here. We could either do it in the update function, which is different in editor mode. You actively have to assign your update function to Unity update just to be able to have it. Just a little bit weird. We could assign listeners, or we could try to catch this on scene view. I don't have any idea which would be the best idea. Now, I would be a fan of listening to an action performed, but how do we do this to only trigger this action if 3 actions have been performed? And the user probably is not going to press each key in the same frame. Yeah, that's so probably we are going to look into that problem first. So if you can solve that, we basically can maybe predict which is going to be the best approach to listen to the actions. And these are old searches. So how do we do this? I think this I want to have this still open because it's very useful. But a combo is not in here. Oh. Nope. So, okay, thanks for not giving any information. So basically we can do this really with actions performed. And then we have to basically check if the other two buttons are also pressed. And then we trigger the action. Oh, come on. Why is this why has this to be that complicated? I want another time where I say, hey, let's start drawing, and basically after 5 minutes I start coding. I'm not sure if I suck. Do we have an awake? Awake. No, we don't have an awake function. So let's first create a region. Inputs. And there we will have our methods. Will all be private. Private void. Let's start with the escape function. Which is what's called oh, there's already a function for that. So where's this located? Okay, that is not what we want. Maybe just escape input. I don't know. We can rename this later. And basically we just say in the awake function, which I think we do not have right now. We don't have that. Awake function belongs into the region initialization. I think on scene. It's called by Unity, so it basically should also be put into that region. It's a very long code though. And definitely awake is belong in here. Put awake at least above on enable. Yep, it's pretty much the best. I think we don't need on awake when we have the constructor. Let's do this in the constructor. Let's say, I don't know. So how does he do it? He has these input actions which are public, and he's probably going to assign them. So I'm not sure if this has been done so far. Let's just say, let's just hope it has on enable is called before the constructor. And if not, we just going to change where we call this line of code. So there's an action map in here. And I forgot now to get access to the action map actually. Let's go and look into the character script. Because he basically uses the new input system. I just have to find that line of code. How do we listen to something? And the problem is just not how to listen to that. But getting all these action maps syntax things done right. That's pretty interesting. So this enables just the map, not the input actions. Can we match this? So this was editing, and then we have the actions. Okay, so this pretty much has to be set to enable. And we have to make this static. We want to call this in the constructor. Let's just put this into enable. Just ignore that for a while. Okay, and then we should be able to fetch the input actions here. Yeah, we can. And then we just assign our function on that for that escape input. And then it will say, hey, it's not working. Okay. Something's wrong. Okay, we have to listen to performed. And then it will work. Yeah, now it says escape input is missing something. Yeah, callback context. And then we pretty much just catch the callback in context. Say if callback context is performed, then we set the mouse shifting mode to none. And this was done before in a different function. I think it's in onScene. Yeah, it was done here over here. And let's just test this. Let's disable these lines of code. Do we have errors? No. And just try it out. Pretty much see if we now can catch escape. In my experience, it's sometimes a little bit catchy with the new input system if we work with that. So I press escape and nothing happens. That's bad. That's really bad. So something went wrong. That's the expected behavior, luckily. So let's see. Do we even listen to this input? Just say debug log escape performed. We could also just use the IDE and start Unity from there, but I always forgot about that option. Okay, and when I hit escape, I don't actually see anything in the console. So it's pretty much not triggering. So let's maybe see if we debug on enable. That should be called. Pretty sure that this will be called. No, it isn't. So enable is just not a good way when you're in the editor function. That's weird. Let's look into the documentation and see what it's saying about that one. So it says, oh, they even just create a new action inside of the code. Now they do this, but where do you use that code? On awake? On enable? Unity, please. It's not good documentation. So they do it on enable, I think. That's weird. Oh, that's actually not the site that I was thinking about. Yeah, here's the using the input system in the editor. Also, I forget about what I said. They use this on GUI. But on GUI is only for editor windows, and we are not currently in an editor window. And even if we would be, that would be pretty hacky. Let's not do that. That's the wrong way. So what is the way? Pretty much we can just try out anything. We know on on scene works. Because we are listening to that. But that's let's just see. Unity editor on enable. When is this called? Okay, he does some stuff on scene UI. On scene, I think. And on scene GUI. That's not what we want. No, 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 no. Well, there's not a lot of people who write about this or make tutorials. I actually often thought to myself, hey, I could make tutorials by myself. I actually code so much, I would never be able to do a tutorial because I just don't have the time, which is a little bit sad. Yay, getting stuck. Okay, let's just try out Awake then. Just try out Awake if that is working. Yeah, then event function. Let's see if this will print out anything in the console. And it doesn't. Doesn't. Okay, now this is irritating. Why is this not being called? Would I have to restart the editor? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to restart the editor just so that my script enables itself. So we have to do it some other way. Okay, so if we put it inside of the constructor, it works. So I would say, fuck this, we're just going to move this into the constructor because we cannot use on disable right now, on enable right now. Just not called by the editor for some reason. This is mono behavior. Why? That explains a lot. Oh man, but if I make this into editor, I don't know what will happen. Let's see, editor. Editor. Will this cause errors? Yes, 19. The first one is this. I have to import editor. And then I will have... See, stop coroutine. It's different. This wasn't an editor script? What the hell? Also, so now there's no stop coroutine. Which doesn't matter because this is not implemented right now, so I can just say, hey, that doesn't matter. But it says something else. Execute in edit mode. Execute in edit mode. Okay, so if I just do that, it's going to just mess up my whole script. Or will this just work for some weird reason? Oh, I've also lost all the stuff that I did write into on enable. I think I copy pasted that. Did write something inside of this, and then pretty much forgot that I did put it in here. I think I can. I think I forgot it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I copy pasted some of my code and then forgot that I had it copied and now it's gone. So what was I doing? Enable. And then listen to this. Okay. Okay, the first thing is we don't see anything in here. Let's see if it is working at all. Yeah, it's still working, so that's at least something. But when I press escape, nothing's happening. So I pretty much changed nothing. That's weird. I really thought on enable would be called. I really thought it would be called. Awake. And also, why was this a mono behavior? What was I thinking? Yeah, pretty much going to find out. So awake is not called. Great. It's great. So let's just do this in the constructor. And yeah, don't know what's going on here. Pretty weird. And for that we have to make these in static methods. Fields. Which is okay actually. We have also to set up this class right here. Okay, let's see. So now if I go into the editor, it will say on enable. Right? It's going to say it. Even though it's completely wrong. It's still not listening to escape. Great. So, one problem gone. Not really. Because we wanted to see if we can listen to this, and I have no idea if this is working at all. We know the code is going through all of this. But then nothing's happening. That's sad. So nothing in the console. So this method was never called. Come on, I want to see my custom tool in action. Let's look into the character again and see what we are doing there. So with these player input actions, and I think this is just the map that is new here. It's not actually the whole class. So let's maybe change that. Oh, it's called editing. It's not a good name. Pretty sure that will be reserved for something. Oh, here it is called editing actions. That's weird. Okay. Let's just delete this and say we only want to have the editing actions and say this is going to be a new editing actions. And we use that as a variable. I think this is going to do nothing. I think this will not solve anything at all, but let's give it a try. And as I say, it working. Select compiler error. And now let's go. Maybe it will work. It would be great. And hey, we get errors each frame. That's great. And if I escape, nothing's happening. Okay, I can't even use my functions right now because it's basically spamming a lot of exceptions. So what the fuck is going on here? Something has not been set up correctly. Let's maybe only do these in one function. Let's delete on enable for now. and recompile. It's pretty weird. Here it goes again. Reference and set to 171. Okay. And that reference has not been set. I have no idea why this is bugging now. This shouldn't have anything to do with the editing actions. I don't even think that it has anything to do with that. Let's just disable this and see if there's some weird kind of error. So now it's stopped. Okay. And I can use my function here again. It's super weird. Let's clear the console. So it didn't like something inside of this, and I have no idea what. Yay. Probably one of these lines. I think it's not the debug log, so I'm straight up going to say let's cancel that out. Okay, it did go through. Let's test on enable. So it seems like it has problems with listening. Oh, no. On enable. I cannot call on enable inside of the constructor. I think it expects me to do this somewhere else. On enable. But on enable is never called. So what the... How... We're pretty much out of options. Enable. And here we want to enable this. And this is not going to be called. So what the fuck? And I hit play for no reason. So on enable. Let's ignore that. That sometimes randomly pops up and unfortunately doesn't tell me why it's popping up. On enable has been called one time. Okay, so I pretty much guess that if I just start listening to this action here, nothing is going to happen because it's not enabled. It needs to be enabled. Oh, it's even worse. Now it's not getting through the code. Okay, so I can't be inside of the constructor. So is there a way on enable. I think there was a way where we did put update inside here. Hmm. This is not helping. This is not helping. Hmm. Okay, initialize on load attribute. Allows you to initialize an editor class when Unity loads. I think that's what I use for the constructor. Yeah, that's for the constructor. But if I do anything that I want in the constructor, it's not going to work. God damn it. Yeah, I can pretty much just do these two things in on scene, and it will work. I'm pretty sure it will work if I put it into scene. Let's try this out and just take a boolean. Let's just do this. If stupid bool, okay, then do this and say stupid bool is false. And here we just set this to true. Let's see what happens. Okay. So it's still not working. No, nothing will work. Looks like it stopped. It's clear. Yeah, but come on, this makes me look bad. I can't even listen to a button. It seems like it doesn't matter where I do this. So this will always throw an error, and I pretty much just have to learn how to listen to events in editor mode. Let's do this. So that's also nice. Here's the problem that unable is called multiple times. That's great for him. My unable is not called one time. That's let me check my class again. So I think if I don't do initialize unload, maybe then unable will be called. I could be wrong though. Maybe this is overwriting on enable. I think I don't have an explanation for this. No. No, also not. Also not by this attribute aside. Super weird. Don't understand. How can this happen to me? Yeah, let's just keep looking how we are supposed to use the input system inside the editor. So yeah, the guide direct here is very, very unhelpful, unfortunately. And even the newer one is not very helpful at all. That's weird. And why is it stopping at 2019? And maybe change something about the documentation? Where's it continued? Close all of these tabs. Also this one, this is not helping. Yeah, unfortunately that's not code. I'm not sure if this is supported. So I see a lot of documentation for editor windows, but not for editor functions. This is very irritating. Why it isn't there? It's supposed to be there, but it isn't. Getting started. No. Yeah, let's maybe give it one last try and read inside of the input system documentation. Since Google is not providing us with good documentation today, let's just look into the docs by ourselves and look for editor. And this is pretty much everything that we have seen. And unlike Unity's old input manager, you can use the new input system from within editor window code as well. It's absolutely great that we can use it in editor window. Can we use this in editor, not editor window? And it would be nice if it would say anything about just editor at all, but it's just like, hey, let's talk about editor window, and probably users are going to figure out what about editor. Unbelievable. It's actually poorly documented, and it would be really interesting. So to use the new editor window, we would have to use the input functions. We have to create an editor window. Oh, no, that's stupid bullshit. Okay, let's give it one last try before we give this up and use the old input system, which is not what I want, absolutely not. And say if we have been creating this as a class, and just say if this action here is performed. And we can't even do that. And we can only listen to that. I think there's a way around this. Read value. I think this is a bool. Okay, and no, this is not going to work. Never. And it's starting to send error messages already because we're trying to read the value and it's not enabled yet now. So no, it's not working. It's not working. Now if I recompile, there should be no error messages. Yep. No, no. That's unfortunate. I don't want to give up. I think there is a way, but I don't know it. And I don't find it. Okay, let's be professional about this. I just didn't find it. Yay. Okay. Yay. What an unfortunate ending for the stream with just a little bit of a downside today. So yeah, we didn't accomplish anything at all. Then to check that, hey, we can't use the input system like we want to in the new in the editor functions, and probably we'll have to fall back to the old input system, which I really don't like to do at all. And probably next stream I'm still going to start looking into that one more time. Maybe try to use a different search engine, try Bing or DuckDuckGo, just to really make sure that there's nothing out there that can probably magically help us and fix that problem that we have there. But yeah, it's not that you can Google up everything in programming. Sometimes you're hitting some walls where no one is doing the same thing as you, or probably there's people who made this work, but they're not going to publish their work out there or their code because, just like me, they're busy doing a lot of stuff and pretty much don't publish now and then. So maybe there's a repo where this is done. Maybe it would also be a good idea where to Google this. But with try and error, we have not achieved anything today. And it's sad. Okay, so it will be the end for today. I have to prepare about myself for tomorrow. I don't have to actually get up very fast. But I want to get up very early just to clean my room and then go to work, apartment, and then go to work. Because tomorrow is a day where I usually go to work very late, and instead of relaxing and letting myself go, I use that time to just clean up the whole apartment. in an hour or two, and cleaning the whole apartment in an hour or two is really stressful, and I really have to do it very fast, and this is why I still have to get up early. Okay, but that aside, tomorrow is not going to be a stream for sure, because I'm going to get back very late, but on Wednesday there's a good chance that I can make it. So see you then, and probably maybe I will then set up the stream. Thank you. Maybe then I will set up the bot commands, the exclamation mark commands. Probably not, but let's see about that later. Goodbye, and have a nice night.
When a humble bard graced a ride along with Geralt of Rivia, along came this song. From when the White Wolf fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of elves at his hooves did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my loot and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns minced our tender meat. So cried the witcher, he can't be